Hey Commanders, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing something new. My very first AX loadout, built on the Alliance Corsair. This build is 100% beginner friendly, there is no guardian tech, no engineering, just human weapons and solid survivability. In this video I'll walk through the full setup, hardpoints, internals and utilities, and why I pick each one. Also I put Coriolis link from the build in the description below. And next week we're putting it to the test. I'll be jumping to my first ever real combat against Thargoids with this exact setup. Let's check it out. So why the Corsair? The Alliance Corsair is a high-hull combat-focused ship that's surprisingly nimble for its size. With 6 hardpoints, 3 large and 3 medium, it gives me a perfect platform for a full AX multi-cannon build. It's also tough, and for some new to Thargoid fights, that's pretty important. The Corsair gives me a nice balance of firepower, defense and power capacity. This build is focused on AX multi-cannons and Flak Launchers. In the 3 large hardpoints I've got 3 AX multi-cannons, in 1 medium slot I've got a 2 AX multi-cannon. The AX multi-cannon is a specialized weapon primarily designed for engaging Thargoid ships, especially interceptors. Its main advantage lies in its ability to bypass Thargoid shielding and deal direct damage to their vulnerable hearts, particularly when used alongside other anti-Xeno weapons like AX missile racks. While it can be used against human ships, it performs significantly worse than the standard multi-cannons in that role, making it a poor choice for regular PvE or PvP combat. The AX multi-cannon is engineered specifically for Xeno warfare. It deals bonus damage to Thargoid vessels and is most effective in coordinated anti-Xeno loadouts, allowing for quick elimination in swarms or solo engagements. In fights against Thargoid interceptors, this weapon is often used to attack explode hearts after they have been weakened by missiles or other AX weapons. The AX multi-cannon is also effective against Thargoid scouts, which are smaller and less durable than interceptors, allowing for quick elimination in swarms or solo engagements. And in the remaining 2 mediums, I equipped 2B remote release Flak Launchers. The remote release Flak Launcher is a specialized weapon primarily designed to counter Thargoid swarms deployed by Thargoid interceptors. It's highly effective at eliminating these swarms, which are a significant threat during Thargoid encounters. Additionally, it can be used to blast brain trees on planetary surfaces to release raw material for collection. The launcher fires projectiles that you manually detonate by releasing the trigger. This allows you to time the explosion to hit moving targets like Thargoid swarms more effectively. Mastering the Flak Launcher takes practice. Its effectiveness relies on precise aiming and well-timed detonations, making it a weapon with a learning curve. Outside of swarm control and brain tree harvesting, the Flak Launcher is not particularly effective. It performs poorly against human ships or other non-Xeno targets. It's not a universal weapon. While excellent for its intended role, the Flak Launcher is not a catch-all solution for Thargoid combat. It has limited ammo and is best used specifically for swarm management. Now let's take a look at the utility mounts. I've gone with a safe beginner-proof layout. First and most important, the Shutdown Field Neutralizer. The Shutdown Field Neutralizer is a powerful experimental module designed specifically to protect your ship from the devastating shutdown fields deployed by Thargoid interceptors. These fields can temporarily disable your system mid-flight, leaving you completely exposed, but the SFN creates a protective zone that disrupts the shutdown wave, keeping your ship operational. Why you should equip the Shutdown Field Neutralizer? Immunity to shutdown fields. Thargoid interceptors use shutdown fields to knock out your ship's systems, turning you into an easy target. With the Shutdown Field Neutralizer installed, you can completely neutralize this threat and stay in control. Maintain combat performance. Whether you are fighting or trying to escape, system shutdown can be fatal. The SFN ensures you to stay in the fight, fully functional even under Thargoid pressure. Experimental advantage. As an experimental module, the SFN is purpose-built for anti-Xeno operations. It's not something you'd use every day, but when you're hunting Thargoids, it's essential. Wing-wide protection. In multiplayer, the SFN doesn't just help you, it can shield nearby allies too. That makes a game changer for coordinated wing attack against Thargoid threats. Then I added one shield booster just to give the base shield a bit more life. And finally, a heatsink launcher helps with flak management and surviving in the high heat moments. While we don't need a scanner to fight the Thargoid scouts, it's highly recommended to use one, specifically the AX Xeno scanner. The scanner will help us identify the type of scouts, its health and the percentage of health remaining, which is crucial for avoiding the caustic cloud upon death. Now let's move to the core internals, the backbone of the ship. Here I have military grade composite for strong hull protection. A 7A power plant gives enough juice for the whole setup. 7A thrusters for staying mobile during dogfights. 5E frameshift drive to get in and out of AX zones. 4D life support, nothing fancy, just efficient. A solid 7A power distributor, super important for sustained weapon fire. And 6D sensors, they are light and cheap and I didn't need anything more here. This setup keeps everything balanced without needing any engineering to make it work. Now let's talk optional internals. This is where we focus on survivability and sustainable in longer fights. Packed 4 5D hull reinforcement packages, solid base for hull tanking. 1 4D module reinforcement package to protect important models from damage. A 3A fuel scoop useful for jumping between AX systems without wasting time. A BioWife shield generator, it has faster regeneration, which is perfect when you're trying to recover between waves. And a 6C shield cell bank, great for giving yourself a second chance if things get a bit too hot during combat. This setup gives you shield recovery, hull durability and module protection, all without engineering, making it very beginner friendly but still combat capable. So that's it, my first AX loadout built on the Corsair, fully human tech, zero guardian tech, no engineering. It's basic, it's tough and I think it's a solid starting point for anyone just jumping into Thargoid hunting. But the real question is, can it survive sea combat? That's what I'll find out next week when I take this exact loadout into my first Thargoid encounter. I'll be going raw, no wingmates, no training. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see how this setup performs under fire. And if you've flown the Corsair in AX before or have beginner tips for surviving the first encounter, drop them in the comments. I love to hear them from you.